Hey cake lovers, happy Saturday. I'm staying in again this Saturday. Last weekend I was supposed to plant all of my bulbs and I didn't end up doing it. This is kind of the last chance saloon for me to plant the bulbs so they come up when they're supposed to come up. So what I'm going to do most of today is going to be planting bulbs in the back. I did the ones in the front. If you remember, I put bulbs in the planters last week in the front. Today um, I'm doing bulbs in the back, planting all the bulbs, probably do a little bit of garden maintenance as well, as much as I can. And that is what I'm doing today, as well as obviously doing reviews, etc. Happy November. We're basically on the countdown to Christmas now, and it's just like, wow, it's crazy. It's almost like from when it was the 31st of October, where it's Halloween, and literally the 1st of November, it's just Christmas, Christmas. All the companies, all the cake companies, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. And as much as I can, moan and talk about, oh, how commercial Christmas is, because it is, it's still something that I kind of like to look forward to because it kind of gives me an opportunity to relax a little bit, chill a little bit, all ready for the new year. So what I need to do first, I need to do a couple of YouTube shorts. I'm going to do those. I'm going to chill for a little bit, couple hours, and then I'm going to get in the garden and start planting the bulbs, and I'll take you with me. You can see the state of the garden. It's not that bad. It's been a lot worse, but it's kind of a bit overgrown. I think when it comes to this time of year, it's hard to motivate yourself to go in the garden, especially when the weather is like this. Today it's dry, it's fine, but it's just very cloudy and overcast. But I will take you with me into the garden. Welcome to my garden. It started to drizzle. Oh, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done. It's quite overgrown. Do you see what this stuff here, this rubbish here? Do you know what this is? This here? Foxes. Foxes bring all this rubbish into our garden. And it's crazy. But anyway, you can see how kind of overgrown everything is. Oh, so I need to do a bit of chopping back. I'll take you over here. Now here's interesting because a couple weeks ago there was a broken greenhouse here with overgrown fuchsia, and I hired a company to dismantle and get rid of it. So now we've got this space. I don't know what I'm going to do with the space, but at the sides I'm planning to put some bulbs. So I'm going to start doing that now, and then try and tidy up this garden a little bit. I had to stop because it was drizzling and the drizzle was getting a bit too heavy. I managed to plant not as many bulbs as I wanted to, but that's fine. I'm also going to plant some pots. There's some pots in the garden that haven't really got any compost in them. I'm going to order some compost and plant the rest of the bulbs during the week. And what I'm planning to do, or try to do, is every weekend do a bit of gardening, because I don't want to just leave the garden for the next 2-3 months and then come February, March, just in a state. If I can just do a little bit every week just to maintain it, it'd be good. And that structure over there, can you see that kind of lattice structure? I'm going to get that removed. I decided it's very unstable, and now that the greenhouse is gone, it kind of looks a bit weird it being there. So the same people that removed the greenhouse are going to get a quote from them to remove this, and it will just open up the garden so much. Good morning, cake lovers. Happy Sunday. Sorry I didn't come back to you yesterday after I did my bulb planting. After I did that, my sister called me. My sister lives in Ghana, and we were on the phone. God, I think it was for over an hour, just talking about stuff and everything. And then I kind of spent the rest of the evening not really doing much. I was listening to some music. Some of the music I was listening to, I'm going to be putting on my playlist for my 50th birthday. Yeah, it was just like, sometimes you just sit and you just listen to some nice, good music and it just gets you in good mood. I didn't end up going to sleep until after midnight because I was on a loop on YouTube listening to all these like old school R&B tunes. But anyway, it's Sunday. I didn't go for a walk today, and the main reason why is because all around Ali Pali it will still be locked off because it was a fireworks display, and I wouldn't be able to walk around it like I. No, I wouldn't be able to walk around it at all because it would be all blocked off. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to Marks and Spencer today to buy some items for the in-store supermarket bakery review, and I'm going to walk there. Normally I'd get a bus, which is kind of lazy because it's not that far, but I'm going to walk there and walk back, so that'll be my walk today. And today I'm just going to be reviewing, editing, cooking, ironing, same old. What's quite fun, looking outside. So what happens is, with the Addy Paddy fireworks, parking is at a premium. People find it hard to park. On my road, part of my road, there's double yellow lines. And what tends to happen is that people, because they're desperate for parking, they will end up parking on double yellow lines. And this car, I've noticed this car that was parked yesterday, and I thought, oh, they probably parked on the double yellow line because they're going to the fireworks display. I woke up today and the car's still there. I'm like, okay, maybe they weren't parked going to the fireworks display and they just parked there. But I saw they're not called traffic wardens anymore. There is another name for them. And they've got a ticket, and I'm like, oh, they're not going to be happy when they see that ticket, but they probably should hurry up and move their car, because what will happen now is a truck, the trucks that come and lift up the cars when they're given a ticket. The truck might come and lift up the car. I don't know if they operate on a Sunday, those trucks, but I've seen it happen before where a car's parked on the WLO line on this road. The warden's giving them a ticket, and about 15 minutes later, or maybe half an hour later, the truck has come and lifted the car. So we'll see if it lifts it. But I mean, I don't know how much parking tickets are these days, like 100 and what? It's over £100, isn't it? That's a lot of money. It's a shame. They probably thought, oh, it doesn't, it's okay for me to park here because wardens don't work on a Sunday. I didn't think they did, but they obviously do. So they'll get a nice surprise. But yeah, so I'm just going to, what am I going to do now? I've got to do another YouTube short review, and then I'm going to probably just chill a bit until I'm ready to go to Marks and Spencer, which, again, because it's a Sunday, it doesn't open till 11 o'clock. So I'll see you later. I like all things pistachio. I bought this in Sainsbury's. It's the limited edition Ritter Sport pistachio roasted and salted pistachios. There's not enough pistachio in there for me. I don't know if you can see, look. The quality of chocolate is nice, I will say that, but yeah, for me there needs to be more pistachio in it. It's nice, but I wouldn't buy it again. I just wanted to quickly show you what I picked up from Marks and Spencer. This is a few hours later. So I went to Marks and Spencer, got some items from the in-store bakery, but I also picked up some additional stuff as well, which I kind of planned to. And these have been solely of me being influenced by what I've seen on social. The first up is these. Milk chocolate and cinnamon tortilla rolls. Those, I love the look of them. I've been seeing them everywhere on my socials, everywhere. Generally, people seem to like them. And then these, which are the dark chocolate chili tortillas, and they're not rolled, but it's like a chili and chocolate. Some people like them, some people don't, because there's some people who don't like dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate. I'm interested to see what these are like. These I'm putting down for Christmas because I've got a Christmas bag, Christmas treats bag or stuff, not just for me, but just for us at Christmas to like nibble on over the Christmas period. I started buying stuff in October when I go to a weekly shop. If I'm in a supermarket and I see something, I think, oh, put that down for Christmas. I've already started, so I've got things like stuff like that, but things like, your Roses, your Quality Street, your After Eights, and other nibbles, just so that Christmas shopping is just, people make such a big thing out of it, but you have to remember that shops are open on Boxing Day. So I get it, and people are like, why do people go so mad with Christmas when shops open on Boxing Day? Some shops don't even know Christmas Day, because where I live, there's like 3 yeah, three sort of like Turkish shops. They're open on Christmas Day. So if you if you do forget something, you can just go there. But you know, it's all part of the thing, isn't it? All part of the Christmas buying and spirit. So I'm excited to see what these are like when I try them. Yeah, so I've just done some ironing. I've edited a couple of videos for TikTok and Instagram. I've got to edit some long form videos. But Sunday, one of my favourite YouTubers has just uploaded. I'm going to go and watch that first before I do anything else. And then I'm going to do cook Sunday dinner. It's not going to be a big Sunday dinner this week because it's a food shop week coming up. So there's not a lot in the fridge. So it's just about using up what I've got in the fridge and what I've got in the freezer. Sunday dinner time. It's whatever was left in the fridge. So this is stir fry mushrooms and onions, spice up a bit. I'm also doing steam. I'm boiling up butternut squash and sweet potato, and I'm gonna mash that together with a bit of butter. And then if you follow me to the fridge, I'm gonna have it with either this salmon or this salmon. These salmons are good because they're already cooked, as you can see, so you can have it cold, but I'm gonna warm it up in the microwave. So that'll be my dinner for like, I'd have one sort of fillet, a day. So that's hopefully dinner till Thursday, but yeah, that's what I'm having. Okay, dinner eaten, dishes washed, bin sorted out. Got a few more clothes to wash. I'm sure you can hear the fireworks in the background because today is the 3rd. So we've got another probably week of all these fireworks. And I'm getting ready to go to bed now. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm getting ready for bed, but I'm not going to bed yet because it's like 10 to 7. I've got some editing to do. And I've just been listening to some stuff on YouTube because I'm figuring out my playlist for my birthday. And the thing with me is, in my heart, I'm a like 90s R&B woman, but I love a lot of different types of music. So I'm just kind of starting to compile my list. So as well as R&B, there's going to be the reggae, there's going to be like 80s pop, there's going to be soft rock. I like a lot of a wide range of music because the DJ who I've got, he just said to me to make sure to send him the list soon so that he can make sure he can get all the tracks available and stuff. The thing with some of the stuff I like though, because there's going to be children here, he might not be able to play it unless there's like a censored version. Because it's going to be a day party, it's not a night party. It's not going to be one, you know, them parties that go until 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I don't do that anymore. It's a day party. So you'll get here in the afternoon, you can leave at like 9 o'clock or whatever and go out again if you want to. But yeah, it's going to be a day party. So yeah, another week. I just feel now, because we're coming to the end of the year, I feel like these days are going to go quite quickly. But yes, next weekend I am actually going to go out on the Saturday. I started a top 5 bakeries in London series, which was from the Times a couple years ago now. I did a top 49. I don't know why 49. Top 49 bakeries in the UK, and 5 of them were in London. And my plan was to visit all of them. I've visited 4, and then I kind of sort of forgot about the list. And I'm gonna finish it off. There's one more I've got to do. So the plan is next Saturday to go to that bakery. And then while I'm out, because I can't even remember where the bakery is, I think it's got more than one branch. While I'm out, I'll see where else I can go. Next Saturday we'll be going out. Because I think, unless, you see, the thing with this strike, there's supposed to be this train strike, but half of it has kind of been suspended. But it's 2 different train unions. So one trade union has suspended it, but the other one hasn't. So It will depend on whether I can get around or not, because if there is still a tube strike, if it's still carrying on till next Saturday, I will still go out, but I might not be able to do that bakery. I'll probably just stay local and do something local. But anyway, have a nice week, and I will see you next week.